Hi everyone, welcome to this Jupiter and Aries series. We're talking about the transit of Jupiter into Aries, and this is for those who have Aries in their second house. So Jupiter would be entering in your second house, and so this is a time where Jupiter is going to be expanding you and your perspective when it comes to your worth, value, and morals. And so the second house is deeply connected, even in ancient astrology, to the home space, because in the home is where you actually develop morals. And so these may be things that you have opinions on. Your opinions will matter here with Aries being the site, right? And the morals being the second house. Opinions will be emphasized here. And this is deeply connected to shallow ways of viewing things due to your morals. So it's a time where Jupiter is helping to expand your morals, helping you to have farsightedness and the ability to recognize different ways of being that could still be honored, even if it's not your way of being. Now, this also trickles in and leaks into our values, which become the things that we highly regard, right? The characteristics that we highly regard, the ways of living that we highly regard. And then into our possessions, the things that we want to get, that we hold in high regard. So, all of these things for you may be expanding. You may be looking at the things that you have and wanting to get things that maybe are different. You may be recognizing that the values that you have maybe satisfied you to a certain level. Satisfaction being such a good word to use for the second house. So satisfying you, the things that you're seeing, that you are seeing, are how well are they satisfying you? And Jupiter may be helping you to recognize more things that can satisfy you. So it's deeply about appreciating what you have, but learning to grow from there, learning to venture into the unknown from there. Now, Chiron has been here. Chiron has been in your second house. So there may have been kind of themes about getting gifts, receiving money that have been coming up for you already. You may have been dealing with this in a way in which you're deeply victimized, maybe not getting the checks that you deserve. You may have also been dealing with this and fighting for your life in trying to get the checks that you deserve. And checks can mean various things. Checks can even just mean credit, the credibility, people valuing you that you deserve, the checks that you deserve, or actual money, actual checks that you deserve. And so as Jupiter comes here and begins to meet with Chiron, there is this shift that is happening in the optical and the way that you're seeing the things that you have. It's deeply connected to fear and recognizing where fear has been running, how you make money and how you spend money. And this is going back to your values and morals. Fear has maybe been trickling into your own values and morals. This is definitely going to show up if you aren't able to see other people's values and morals, or you have conflict, white fights, and real, face-to-face combat with other people's values and morals. This is a sign that your own values and morals may have had some fear integrate into them. The capacity to have your own and respect others will be a true test of your Aries warriorship, the true authenticity of your Aries to go into the unknown. Jupiter will be expanding you to want to venture and break ceilings where people are capped. But in order for you to do that, you have to break your own ceilings. You have to break through your own limitations. The Aries in you here knows how to go towards the new way of being, knows how to create new paths or look for new paths. And Chiron may have been revealing all of the things that have been kind of holding you back, the limitations that you see. And so Jupiter and Chiron will allow for a space of healing And this will create so much possibility for you. The possibility of seeing that you can gain more, that you can be worth more, could ignite the need to finally face your fears. And this could be so amazing for you when Jupiter enters the second house, is being someone that has recognized they've been selling themselves short. And even in the flare of all that you've been able to achieve so far, the mentality of staying in that flare and not looking for new flares, new things to be excited for, new things to identify with, new things that you own to identify with. So your I am is deeply connected to the things that you own. And, you know, doing work even that would be about being grateful for what you have already, seeing how you've been already highly blessed, recognizing, forgiving yourself for not seeing what else was possible, right? So that you don't fall into the trap of shaming yourself or anything like that. Recognizing that you're not broken, recognizing that the things that you have aren't broken, and learning how to use them and learning how to give away what you aren't using so that other people can enjoy those things. Giving your space for more newer and exotic things to come in, more foreign things to own, more foreign things that can help you feel good about your identity, that can help expand your sense of value and how you see that you're worth. This may be a time of really connecting to numbers and prices and really kind of embodying the quality of something based off of the price and what goes into a price. What goes into a price when someone makes a price? And maybe this could be something that you obtain yourself by creating your own price. Like, what is the price for you, for someone to obtain you? And some, you know, some might say, hey, I'm priceless. But maybe just playing with this idea and really just developing a relationship with your income that you can really solidify and have something that is tangible. So it's an unknown world of creating your own tangible value, product, or price. And it's an interesting energy with the second house because of that matter. Like, things need to start to be produced here, right? So with Aries, it doesn't necessarily produce as much as it goes into new things. So you may be going into new production, new producing things. And also locking in that price. And as you lock in this price, how do you feel? Like, where does it go for you? Do you feel like, yes, that's it? And if you don't feel that, then go more into the fear, right? Go more into the fear of, well, why don't I feel this? What do I need to do? Do I need to raise my price? Am I fearful of having too high of a price? These are questions that I just naturally feel when I think of the journey in these energy bodies for you. And really recognizing how your own ego and your own there was like something happened in the park. I got scared there for a second. Sorry guys, but that's interesting because fear just came through me, right? And just how fear is just paralyzing fear, and recognizing that paralyzing fear and going towards it. Identify the root of that paralyzing fear. Identify it and then change that belief. Jupiter, change the belief. Give your belief more farsightedness, more love, more possibilities. The true, authentic nature of Aries is to offend and defend. I hope that this will bring you guys some insight on your journey. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like what you hear, please leave a like, or you can subscribe and share the video as well to anyone who understands this language. Peace and love.